Hi, Leo. Welcome to your reading for, well, this is going to be your 2002 year in review. We're going to look at the whole year. We're going to break it down into seasons, but I'm going to read the whole spread together at the same time. Let what wants to come to me come to me. Yeah, so we're going to break it down. We're going to break it down. These readings take some time. So I don't know. I think, I can't make you stay till the end, but I feel like you're missing so much when you leave before the outcome. But that is totally up to you. Anyways, 2022, Leo, it's lights, camera, action. It's on you. The lights are on you. The camera is on you. This could be a year where you're popping the question to someone or someone's popping the question to you. We want to remember that on top of just your energy in 2022, it is the year of the lovers. So, it's kind of calling for that type of energy. A lot of love in the air. There's going to be a lot of love in the air. I feel like for those in a relationship, I feel like communication and romance is going to increase. But I feel like the romance, you have to put your effort in. Like, I feel like the more you can make dates with each other, however that may be, you don't even have to leave the house. You know what I mean? You're going to go closer and closer. Even in a spiritual way, maybe without even knowing it. And I also feel singles. I feel like all Leos are really carrying this kind of like alluring energy in 2022. Like you're very alluring, and everything, like you're just attracting everything to you. That can be the same as in romance. So keep that in mind. But be selective. You do whatever you want with that. And as far as your money, I feel like this is a time when, I don't know, I feel like you're putting a lot of action. This is a year to take action. This is not the year to sit on a couch putting that plan together. Hopefully the plan is together, or maybe you're just going by what do they call that, the blank of your seat. What the heck? You're just taking it as it comes. All right, we're going to open this up with the King of Swords. Can be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's kind of interesting because this is a different deck, but yet we had the King of Swords in the very last reading I did, which is your neighbor, Cancer. We have the Cancer moon coming on the 17th of January. Oh, we have the Five of Cups. Wouldn't it be interesting if there's two people who are like lonely and they're like as close as neighbors? Actually, this is going to go down here. They're as close as neighbors, but they're kind of not seeing that. I feel like if you are put in the spotlight, like keep your, what's the word I want to use? Keep your gratitude definitely in check. Because I feel like if, let's say, the lights are on me, and let's say I'm in it, like I'm taking an acting job, somebody got sick, so I'm stepping in. I'm thinking of a football player, right? The quarterback, first string got hurt, so, I'm being put in. And next thing you know, I may be great at it, right? So it's like it happens for reasons outside of my control, but nonetheless, it puts me in the spotlight. And I feel like the more I stay grounded in this energy, the more, or even the longer, I enjoy it. I feel like if I start to become too, those stars, like, like, I don't know, what's coming to mind right now is like Khloe Kardashian for some reason. You know, I used to watch their show way back when, and she didn't look like the other girls, but she just looked different, but she was still beautiful, right? Well, I just saw her in a commercial where she had, it looks like extreme surgery on her nose or something. Something is different, and it's like she took the pretty right out of her. You know what I mean? Um, so, stay true to you. Well, hello, Ace of Cups. Love. There's no conditions on this love. It's just love. It's just love. And then how interesting, we have the Queen of Swords mirroring the King of Swords. So, with the Queen and King, this is interesting because I know this is Leo, right? But remember, it's like all signs. When I see people on the board here, I'm not just thinking, oh, swords, they must be an air sign. No, I'm thinking of their energy and where they're coming from. And why they're here on the table. Why are they separated and not together? They are connected, but there's two cards before them. One is the Five of Cups, and then the Ace of Cups. So again, it's like there's no conditions upon this love. So I feel like these two people must have one time been together and split. Five of Cups says that somebody, if not both, have realized that, like, they just realize there's no one else like you. Or you're realizing there's no one else like them. I feel like it's happening at the same time, but in different places. Right? Like, I'm missing you and you're missing me, but I don't know that and you don't know that. But this Ace of Cups is like almost the protection over these two. Okay, first of all, these are supposed to be the seasons, but you can see how these readings turn out to be. It's like whatever my spirit guides, however they want it to come out, is how it's going to come out. I leave it open. So, very interesting. Okay, let's look on the bottom of the deck. We have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups means that you find yourself making choices, decisions. You're asking yourself, what should I do? This is the underlying energy. There's uncertainty in the cup. Here is the cup, by the way. Here are two cups behind this person in the Five of Cups, right? Who's ever focusing on what I lost, what the universe or divine is saying to you is, it's not over. The two cups are still here. They're still on your path. Here is this Ace of Cups. Almost like it's like it's eternal. Excuse me. I hate coughing on when I'm shooting a video, and I think therefore I do. Okay, let's go ahead and break it down. Break it down even more. So if with the King and Queen of Swords, wow, these cards are really fighting me. Maybe they're just being really resistant. And if they're coming as the king and they're coming as the queen, right? Usually that means they have conquered certain energies within themselves. Because we can't control what other people do, but we can control ourselves. So, I feel like they come to the table wanting to live a life of truth and honesty, respect. Both can be, if they choose, excellent communicators. But I feel like you throw them in the dark, they could be the opposite. Whoa, okay. We have the Strength card. That is your card, Leo. That's about the inner strength. I want you to notice the symbol, as above, so below. You know, this little girl's taming this lion. She's calming this lion. It's like the inner child keeps the lion at bay. Not that the lion's never needed. Lion to me represents strength, right? I'm the king of the jungle. I'm the king of my own life. Doesn't mean I'm the king of the world, but I am the king of my own life. Like I control my life, not others. Now it can feel like others do, but then that's when it says that's when this is needed, right? It's the inner child. The child who's not fearful. Think about children, like they'll just go running down the street. They don't know where they're going. They don't know that they won't be able to find their way back home, right? They're just going. They go on a whim. That may not have been the right analogy. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Prince of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles. So, I feel like what this is saying, well, let's get the rest of the cards out. Feels like two cards. We have the Eight of Wands. Something's happening quickly. 2 8s in a row here. First of all, 8s are about new beginnings. And maybe it's allowing yourself to have a new beginning. Maybe I have to say that to myself, like, you know what, I'm going to allow myself to not feel sorry and not live in the pain. Instead, I'm going to be proactive in my life and bring to me, the blessings that are truly meant to be mine. Now listen, it may be in someone else. And if this was something of the past, it's showing that there was pain attached to it, but nonetheless, the loss is also the pain. Someone may, or you may have, learned to, tame that beast within yourself. Prince is saying, okay, well, now is the time to bring in this pentacle then, right? The prince, the knight, is very patient, right? Very patient on this journey, right? Collecting wisdom as I go. So by the time this pentacle reaches you, it gives you a real opportunity, probably, to do something new or to give yourself a new beginning over what was. And I mean the pain and the sadness and the heaviness, that type of thing. I feel like it's more about me living in the moment. And when I'm in my inner child, I feel like I live more in the moment. I allow myself more opportunities. Some of them can result in the Three of Swords. I think Leo knows that more than anyone, and I think Leo is, please forgive me, but I feel like many people, because I feel many people fall in love with you. And you just can't help who you love, right? And if you don't love someone back, you can't help that either. Okay, anyway, we have the Two of Pentacles. You know, I feel like some of you who are living in hurt, in pain right now, due to circumstances outside yourself. I feel like this is saying that, you know, and you wonder, how am I ever going to move forward? It talks about more than ever is when you need your inner child. Um, and that's the energy that you move forward with. I feel like once you learn how to control energy, you learn how to control your life. And that means I'm not fearing anymore. I'm not fearing things because my energy will let me know if it's good or if it's bad. And if I continue to move forward, the one thing I've learned is that I can certainly put an end to it at the same time. Okay. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Four of Pentacles. I'm just going to get all the cards out. We have the Princess of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups. Can be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's interesting because I feel like, just real quick, I feel like a lot of you are on a path where your communication, your voice, maybe it's your presence, I don't know, there's something about you that's needed. It's like, you know, it's like maybe you feel that. Like there's something about, you know, I hate to say, there's something about the pain that I turn around and I can see how my viewpoint, so to speak, is needed. Not sure that's what I meant, but we have the Six of Cups. And let's get our last two. Anyway, bottom line is, I feel like somehow your voice is needed, and I feel like ultimately you end up loving what it is. Like there's a love of almost like who you are and who you become and what you do, what you create. The Eight of Pentacles is right there, right? What you're creating is coming from the Knight of Pentacles, which is again your guardian angel, right? Handing this pentacle over to you and giving you the ability to create. The Eight of Pentacles is like, listen, I'll begin as the apprentice, but if I, you know, it's about keeping your focus on something. It's funny, I see these two eights, and I'm also reminded, I feel like for Leo, this is a year also you want to try to find that balance between work and play. But anyway, I don't know, I feel like, again, the communication may be done out of the home. It's like I accidentally fall in love with what I do. I fall in love with what I do. Okay, we have, you know, I just knew, it's funny because I was just looking for the Three of Pentacles. I felt like it was already out here. The Three of Pentacles is all about your unique self, and that's what it feels like. There's something that you're going to do, or there's something that you're doing that it feels like, to you, it may feel like accidental, right? I end up on this path, and I end up like having this true love for it, a thirst for it. You know, it's speaking about how important and unique your voice and your experiences are, perhaps, to the rest of us. You know, Three of Pentacles is energy where other people are really admiring you and what it is you do, what you bring to the table. Like other people are really admiring that. You know, it's funny, the Two of Pentacles, I don't know why I keep saying it's funny. Two of Pentacles is here, and it's kind of putting us in decision mode, right? This could be an opportunity that comes to you. It's like, here I am in the Five of Cups, and it's like, I don't feel like doing anything. And then boom, here comes this this pentacle, right? Boom, there it is. And if I accept it, if I accept this challenge, it means that it is putting me almost like in immediate action. It's like if I take this job is like, all right, well, you got to move to Tennessee, and you got to be here overnight. You know, it's like quick moving energy. Maybe so you can't even think about it, right? It's like, so you just do it. You know, and I feel like I'm on the phone, like, you know, talking to this company. A company's offering me a job, and in my head I'm thinking, well, if I say yes, that means that, you know, I can't sit here doing nothing anymore, right? It puts me in the energy of action. That means I've got to let go of the pain, right? You know what I mean? Like, there's a part of you, it's almost like the angel and the devil sitting on your shoulders. Anyway, well, hello, world. So here we go. Here we go. Here is the portal. And we got two extra. We have the moon, Cancer moon, coming up on the 17th, soon. Again, your neighbor. And matching energy, like some matching energy in your readings, too. So, I don't know. You may want to check that out. And with that, I have the Two of Wands. So first of all, the moon is the card of Pisces, ruler of Cancer. Two of Wands is, to me, it's you saying yes. It's you saying yes to something. And listen, maybe you're saying yes quickly, and like you'll have to think about it later. And that's just the way it's meant to be. This could talk about love. But it feels also talking about career, like opportunity, like throwing you in the spotlight. Yeah, it's funny because in my head I have like, I see this person in the Five of Cups, and I feel like I've been like just doing nothing, and my hair is a mess, and I'm in my sloppy, you know, like haven't changed my clothes in 5 days, kind of house clothes type of thing. And then the doorbell rings, and here I am, like looking just as bad as I could possibly look, and my doorbell rings, and what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And I feel like some answer the door, and I feel like some could hide from the door. You know, maybe just for a time period. Okay. We have the Three of Wands, beautiful, on the bottom of this deck. So right away we have progression from the two to the three. The three, you know, it turns energy around. It's when I'm looking at life, and I'm saying to myself, all possibilities are out there for me, right? This Ace of Cups exists for you. It's just not of a person. It's of divine. It's of the universe. You know, it's of God. It's not just of one person. It's of you. Probably most importantly, it's about you. So, okay. Let's go ahead and bring the Gilded Tarot in. Again, already pre-shuffled. Let's go ahead and cut them. And let's begin. We have the Five of Swords. This king has the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups attached to him. You know, this could be someone who, I mean, like, really, I feel like I can see how I was in something, probably in this relation. Like, I can see how toxic I was and maybe how bad my communication got. And I feel like this is someone who has regret over it, because I do feel like ultimately I miss this person. I am missing this person. So I feel like this king is realizing that the energy of the Five Swords, right? The change, it had to happen. It has to happen, right? And then right next to it is the Strength card. Oh, we got more cards. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Eight of Cups. Excuse me, guys. All right. Interesting. So we have the Five of Swords. It goes into the Seven of Wands. This could just be talking about like someone's energy, and it just looks like very defensive energy. And then on the other side of that, I want to say it's like, you know, energy where it's like I just got to walk away from it because there's nothing I can do to change it, right? I feel like, and this is like the other, I feel maybe it's the Queen. It's like I had to walk away because there was nothing I could do that seemed to change this energy, right? And I feel like now I, as a queen, know this. Like, I understand this, right? This was your internal battle, and it was for yours to win or lose. So I feel like I had to walk away. I don't feel like I walked away easily. I feel like it was difficult. The choice, the decision, I feel like it was difficult, but nonetheless, I feel like it's what had to happen. It's like someone had to give themselves a new beginning. You know, it's like the energy was painful. You know, like how long did you expect me to stay in it? All right, we have the Two of Swords. You know, and I feel like this is someone who is, I feel like they're trusting in their intuition about this, or they had, because I feel like this has already happened. Probably, it's already happened. And I feel like, you know, it's like someone who had to take a chance on themselves. Because what was the alternative? Like, the alternative was really to, like, it's almost like I could tell that this pain was just going to continue, right? Because this is, you know, this, even though I'm in it, it's almost like it didn't have anything to do with me. It's this person's battle. It's an internal battle. And I'm trying to fight a war I couldn't win. So I feel like someone, like, really has that realization. You know, even if though I feel like the love is there, it's not about the love. Not about the love. It's about the pain and how much I can take, right? And seeing that, you know, things are going to remain the same. It's almost like someone's staying in childish energy as I'm growing up. All right, what else do we have? Interesting. We have the Eight of Wands coming over this Five of Cups. Fast moving energy, because that Eight of Cups is, or the Eight of Wands is also beside it. What I think about, I bring about. What I think about, I bring about. What I think about, I bring about. You know, and I feel that on both sides. Both sides. Like, if I'm in a negative head, you know, like I know he's going to hurt me. I know he's going to hurt me. I just know he's going to hurt me. I know he's going to hurt me. I know he's going to. And then next thing I know is like he hurts me. And it's like, oh my God, he hurt me. Oh my God. Like, I know he's going to hurt me again. I know he's, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that, but we have the Page of Cups. And we have the Two of Cups. You know, look at this. I mean, the Two of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. I feel like, truth be told, like if I am the Queen, because I feel like it's the King who is the one who carried a lot of this type of energy that was internal, wherever it came from. It could be because of childhood, wherever it came from, right? It's just the energy that they were in. And I'll be damned, there's just nothing you could have done about it, or vice versa. But the truth is, with the Two of Cups here, you know, like, parting is such sweet sorrow. Parting is such sweet sorrow. I feel like that needs to be your title. We have the Hierophant. Card of Taurus. This is about your higher self, your belief system. I like that it's coming over your, you know, your house of your pentacles and your finances. You know, it's like illuminating that. It's putting, in the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like, you know, like things come to me fast and furious. I grow in this energy very quickly, if I choose to. If I choose to. But and again, I feel like it's something that comes to me almost accidentally. But look, I feel like it's kind of meant to be. It's just meant to be. Some of you, it's like you're in a journey with someone, and some of this hardship, you know, it's just meant to be, because, you know, until a certain energy has their realization, there's just nothing another can do about it. So do I wait? Do I do nothing? Do I keep getting hurt? Or do I go on with my life? Do I leave? Do I find something for me? Something creative, something I can grow, something that, you know, that brings passion to me. And I feel all of that. And I feel all of it like, it's just like I'm thinking of it, and then the universe brings it to me. But I don't think it existed as it would have attached to someone else. So anyway, we have the Five of Wands. You know, this Queen, and I hope it's true, it's like, I feel like, oh, look at this, the Lovers. Interesting. That's kind of what I'm feeling about this Ace of Cups. Again, don't forget about the energy that I feel like you're having this year. It's not just the month. You know, definitely read your months, or read your months. Watch your month for January, and see how it ties back to this, or it to that. But interesting that you have the Lovers. First of all, it's the year. Look at this. We go from the 5 to a 6. Two totally different type of energies. Here, it's that battling where nobody backs down. It's a lot of ego energy. Here, it's love, right? But it's also a question in love. Head or heart? Which do I follow? The Ace of Cups doesn't go away, right? It's just there. Now it's starting to really show us the connection here. And, you know, some of this may be like someone's karma from past lives, or it can even be past lives that I'm talking about. And, you know, when we start to hit the Lovers and the Ace of Cups, I don't know. I feel like whatever it is, it's potentially coming back together. And I want to say, if this king has the realizations that I think he will, and I'm just saying he because it's a king, and that is like, the toxicity that I may have brought, the aggression, that type of thing, the heartache. And because ultimately, if I strip all that away, it's you I miss. It's you that I love. And then I think this queen has put a lot of space in between. And I feel like it's really been a journey. Or it's about to, let's not forget, we're doing the year. So it's about to be a journey. And I feel very, very interesting. Almost like I would like to be on that journey with you. I will be on that journey with you. We'll be doing it month to month. All right, we have, look at that, the Princess Swords coming over the Princess. Connected to the Lovers, connected to the Two of Cups. How interesting, because we have the Queen and King, and here we have the Princess and the Prince. I feel like we're just talking about, and I feel like, I do feel like there is time in between here. Okay, what else do I have? I have the Queen of Cups coming over the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is in the upright. She's someone who or the King of Cups, is very, loving and nurturing, enjoys partnership, values it. I feel like this queen is being illuminated by the Hierophant. It's like the Hierophant, almost like divine, is illuminating this queen, potentially to what at one time or another she had a blindfold to. It's like this, it's like a question I asked the universe, but then refusing to take the answer. And I feel like, it's like the Hierophant stepping in and illuminating you to the truth of it, so that you can be set free. And I feel like that's what the Queen is doing. She does feel like she's being set free. You know, I feel like and I'm saying she again because she's a queen, but I feel like I can see the path here. I can see the journeys. I can see the two different journeys. And I feel there's more queens here than kings, to be honest. I feel like it may be more who had to walk away. But, I could be wrong. Anyway, I feel like first, which I see in a lot of readings, I pay attention to the patterns of the readings, because I think the patterns are important, that we know, we understand. So I pay attention to keep you in the know. Anyway, I feel like first the Queen of Cups finds this love for something that she does, something that she creates, something that just, came upon her path. And in that energy, I feel like then, well, let's keep going. It's almost like I feel like the Knight of Cups is going to come out, because I feel like then there may be a consideration. We have the Queen of Wands. We have all the queens out except for, I think we do, well, except for the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Wands, the intuitive, the queen that takes action. Queen of Swords can be like, I want to think about it. I want to think about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. Because it could be something that, again, happens quickly. So she may say, I want to think about it. I want to look at it. I want to spend time in it. Almost like, which I think is a good idea if this is someone who at one time hurt you and you're considering, it's like you want them to reveal to you who they are, right? Who they are, who they become, who they say they've become. Is it true? In a way, I kind of feel like it is. because I don't feel like this is about bringing something, even though I do feel the energy of the past and it wasn't so great. The it's like that love never left. It never seems to leave. Um, but this is only talking about if someone has had that realization of their own part in something. If they haven't, then I'm not talking about them. That's for sure. Okay, we have judgment. Judgment coming over the Six of Cups. I just realized the Six of Cups is there. Six of Cups. They can talk about someone of the past. They can talk about someone of my youth or when I was younger, right? The prince and the princess. The Two of Cups and the Lovers. That they're connected. They were connected then. They'll be connected now. They'll be connected for eternity. Doesn't mean they couldn't have loved in between, right? There's all kinds of love. But this seems different. As corny as this sounds, until you find a love for yourself again, a truth, you shake off like the dust that others have put upon you, and you just believe in you again, and believe in love. You know, believe that there can be higher type love, higher type opportunities. There can be. Not only can there be, I feel like there will be. All right, what am I looking at? Oh, the Chariot. Well, there's the movement, and look at that, connected right to the Lovers. A lot of neighbors type of energy. We have Gemini and Cancer. We have the Tower. And look at this. With the Tower came the Fool. Wow. The Tower connected to the Princess and the Prince and the Two of Cups and the Lovers. Can you see that? The Tower, right? This tower is made of gold, though. Like, look at this tower. It can take a hit and still stand. And that may be what it talks about, lifetime after lifetime. The Chariot is like the balance of the masculine and the feminine. They have found their balance. It's kind of beautiful. It's like finding their balance within themselves, and therefore they find balance within each other. The Chariot is your intention. Like, where can this relationship go? There's no limit. There's never been a limit, right? That Ace of Cups will never go away. And then what follows the Tower? The Fool. Almost like I'm born with amnesia, so I can't remember. But it's about that journey, and the Fool doesn't know this is the journey that it's about to take, right? And there's a reason. It's like we don't remember past lives, probably because it'd be too much. We can barely handle this life. Can you imagine if we took on, because a lot of us don't know how to close doors. And we leave doors open, we drag that energy with us, and it becomes harder and harder, to move. But anyways, I mean, to me, this feels kind of beautiful. The world is here. Over it is the Tower. And what that tells me is some towers are meant to be. And they are unexpected. And they can feel disruptive. But it brings about real change within this Fool. A willingness to take a leap, to take a chance. Here is the world. Here is the opportunity. Here's the portal. And so it begins. And so it begins. And I think, I don't know. I feel like I should just leave it right there. You'll know who you are in here. And I want to say again, this is not about if somebody has like a narcissist is a narcissist, and if you've left one, then you know that. You know, it's not about that type of energy coming back toward you. This is about someone who has evolved. This is soulmate energy, maybe a twin, and each has their own journey to take, their own experiences to gather and gain and learn from, because it becomes their wisdom. They become so, you know, and I feel like it took someone a while to grow up. It took someone a while. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys so much. So much. I wish you nothing but the best for 2022. Lights, camera, action. I'll see you next time at my table. Bye bye.